In a world where drones are increasingly taking over and changing the way military operations are executed, different nations are rushing to obtain emerging drones from manufacturers for use in numerous military operations. However, as the world is experiencing geopolitical changes, various nations, especially those from Africa, are looking for what we call the new and massive geopolitical revolution, involving bold steps that are changing the usual geopolitical narrative that the continent has been used to. Ever since President Ibrahim Traore's rise into power, there has been a change in the foundation and basis of the leadership in Burkina Faso. One of the key focuses by the captain has been elimination of militant groups from the West African country, together with other Sahel nations of West Africa. As the issue of terrorism had, and also increasingly changing the game, President Ibrahim Traore has and is continuously looking for the best solutions to totally eliminate these stubborn groups of militants. Ever since incorporating the use of drone technology in military operations against destabilizers, the captain, together with Burkina Faso at large, have tested the beginning of the massive end of destabilizers from the West African country. As China and Russia have and continuing to be reliable partners concerning military vehicles, including tanks, arms plus trainers. Turkey has molded itself as a reliable partner for military drones that have been instrumental in the fight against insurgency. Sharing the same view of not letting the West to intervene in matters concerning their nations, and also destabilizers disturbing their nations, Turkey hasn't resisted to ensure the supply of necessary drones to boost the fight against militant groups in Burkina Faso. The early success of the Turkish Bayraktar TB2 and Akinci drones declared the usefulness of drones while carrying out military operations. However, the Middle Eastern military giant didn't stop on the manufacture of those drones. Turkey has managed to come up with more advanced drones that are ready for supply whenever needed by President Ibrahim Traore. Turkey is making significant advancements in drone technology. The Bayraktar TB2 and the BAHA subcloud drones. The TB2, a foldable wing drone, is designed for aircraft carrier operations, including takeoff and landing on short runways. Enables operation from short runway vessels like the TCG Anadolu aircraft carrier. Being considered for integration into naval operations and is expected to enter service in 2025. Features a PD-170 engine, 24+ hours of flight endurance, and is equipped with smart munitions. BAHA subcloud drone. Designed for surveillance and reconnaissance missions, providing high-resolution imagery. It is to be integrated into the digital troops concept, which aims to modernize armed forces with networked unmanned systems. It is also expected to play a crucial role in enhancing situational awareness and supporting ground troops. Turkey is also developing smaller indigenous drones like the Bayraktar Malazgirt Mini, showcasing the country's growing expertise in drone technology. As President Ibrahim Traore's first commitment was to fight terrorism and restore the country's territorial integrity, looking for stronger equipment was necessary. Bringing Turkey closer was a massive move by the captain. Turkey's defense industry has seen significant growth in recent years, focusing on developing its own military technology and achieving self-sufficiency. Turkey has put immense energy in coming up with sophisticated drone technology to have a global position as being among major drone manufacturers. Turkey has become a prominent player in the UAV or unmanned aerial vehicles market, particularly with the Bayraktar TB2 and Akinci series. These UAVs are used for reconnaissance, surveillance, and strike missions. Turkey's advancements in producing high-quality, cost-effective defense equipment have bolstered its strategic influence in regions such as sub-Saharan Africa and the Gulf. Turkish drones, notably the Bayraktar TB2 and Akinci drones, have played a pivotal role in reaping victory over militant groups in the Sahel region of West Africa, showcasing the efficacy and sophistication of Turkish defense technology. Coming off a record year for defense exports in 2023, Turkey is poised to continue its upward trajectory, albeit not without competition or challenges to its market share. Turkey's defense industry has seen significant advancements in various product categories, including drones, armored vehicles, and naval platforms. Among these, drones have garnered the most international attention, particularly the Bayraktar TB2. This medium-altitude, long-endurance unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, has proven to be a game-changer in modern warfare. Turkey's drone success lies in its advanced technology, combined with its cost-effectiveness. These drones offer a competitive price point relative to its counterparts, and without compromising on quality, making it an attractive option for countries with limited defense budgets, like for this case, Burkina Faso. While the West often bundle arms sales with political conditions, Turkey opts for a realpolitik approach. This strategy includes fewer restrictions and more favorable terms for technology transfer and joint production. As Turkey continues to innovate and expand its product offerings, it is likely to capture an even larger share of the global arms market, particularly in its niche of the wealthy GCC countries and lower to upper middle-income countries across Asia and Africa. When it comes to countries like, for this case, Burkina Faso, indeed, Turkey is more than ready to supply drones. Fighting against terrorism is key. Turkey has a strong stance against terrorism, viewing it as a threat to national security and a violation of fundamental human rights. Turkey's approach to counter-terrorism is multifaceted, encompassing political, cultural, social, and economic dimensions, alongside a strong emphasis on international cooperation. Turkey highlights the importance of the international cooperation against terrorism in every possible platforms. International cooperation is a must in order to fight against terrorism and countering terrorism financing, which includes gathering weapons, recruitment, accommodation, conducting trainings, propaganda, and so on. Military drone technology is rapidly transforming modern warfare, offering enhanced precision, reduced risk to personnel, and increased operational efficiency. Drones, or unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, are evolving from reconnaissance tools to sophisticated weapons systems capable of conducting strikes and supporting various missions. Drones have democratized destruction, empowering smaller nations, for this case Burkina Faso, and even non-state actors to challenge established military powers. For long, achieving air superiority has been demanding significant investments in advanced fighter jets, specialized pilot training, and extensive infrastructure and resources. However, the emergence of affordable drones, such as the Turkish Bayraktar TB2, has transformed the playing field. These drones, costing a fraction of modern fighter jets, The new revolutionists for this case, President Ibrahim Traoré, have found significant use never seen before. These devices are not just unmanned vehicles, but are multifunctional tools capable of transforming the way how various military operations are fought against insurgents. The presence of an unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, in the skies have managed to create unease and uncertainty among militant groups, altering their strategies and decision-making on the battlefield. The significant number and coordination of these drones can overwhelm defenses, making traditional countermeasures less effective. This strategic shift necessitates rapid adaptation to this new form of warfare.